So chapter number 5, geography, agriculture, types of farming. So on Monday we have studied about the importance of agriculture, meaning of agriculture, and the different factors that affect the climate of affect the agriculture. So today we are going to discuss about the types of agriculture. Okay, what are the different types of agriculture? So farming practices may be grouped according to various methods of farming and according to the scale at which they are carried out. Okay, what is scale means whether they are being performed for the meeting the needs of few people or they are being performed for meeting needs of large number of people. Why they are being performed, whether we are growing crops for just consumption purpose or for selling. So, and what are the different types of methods being applied, whether they are using totally mechanical and technical methods, are they using machinery more, or whether they are using the manual labor. Okay, so on these different bases we can categorize or agriculture into different types. First are the subsistence agriculture. Okay, what is the meaning of this word subsistence? You have come across this word, I think, many times. Subsistence means just for living. Okay, to meet the requirements for existence. Okay, existence करना अपना उसी को just to survive. Okay, उसी को हम बोलते हैं subsistence. So from name it is clear that the agriculture which is done just to survive. Okay, just for our survival or just to exist. Subsistence agriculture involves small scale farming activities. Okay, सबसिस्ट हिंदी में इसको बोल देते हैं गुजारा, गुजारे के लिए बस एग्रीकल्चर. So definitely it will involve small scale farming activities which provide sufficient food for the farmers and their families. The little surplus. What is the meaning of this surplus? Means extra. Surplus means something extra. Okay. So a little surplus produce is sold or exchanged for something else. Subsistence agriculture was first practiced in Nile, Euphrates, and Indus valleys. Okay, these are the ancient civilizations. Indus Valley civilization, you know, existed in Pakistan and India. Nile is it is this is in Africa. Okay, Euphrates it is in Europe. So subsistence agriculture has had been practiced all across the world until recently, but now commercial agriculture is being practiced on a large scale and is carried out in many parts of the world. Different types of subsistence agriculture methods are given below. Okay, so we are studying about subsistence agriculture. In ancient times, when there was almost no value of food grains, okay, or no value of land, and people were not concerned about earning extra, their needs were limited. Okay, so such type of farming was practiced. But in the present times, there are several reasons for which people still practice this type of farming. What may be these reasons? First is the small number of or small size of farmlands. Okay, fields का size ही अगर कम है, then you will be forced to do this thing. Okay, then pressure of population. Okay, people engaged in agriculture are much more than the land is available. So subsistence, different types of subsistence agriculture methods are given below. First is shifting cultivation or slash and burn. So I would like to call Rakshit. Any one of you? Okay, I have allowed you to unmute yourself. If you know about shifting cultivation or slash and burn, you can tell me. Rakshit, do you have
Sir,
any idea? Yes,
a
Pratna?
slash and burn cultivation is the cultivation
Yes,
where the people burn a patch of forest
yes. Okay, so
to
what
grow
people?
crops there and work.
Okay, so in such shifting cultivation or slash and burn cultivation, people just burn a patch of land, patch of forest where they want to do agriculture. Okay, now such type of agriculture practice can be seen in tribal areas or the areas which are densely forested areas. Okay, although such type of farming cannot be is not found commonly nowadays. Okay, so previously people used to do this. So they will burn a patch of land where they want to practice, where they want to agriculture or cultivate crops. After clearing land by fire, okay, they will do agriculture for 1 year or 2 years. Then they will move on to next area. Again, they will burn that there a patch of land and then practice agriculture. Okay, so they keep on shifting from one plot to another plot. So that's why this is called shifting cultivation or slash and burn. Okay, because they are burning the forest and then doing agriculture. Okay, so what happens? Why do they do this? Because when they perform agriculture, do agriculture for 1 2 year, fertility of the soil will not be sufficient for another year. Okay, nowadays we are using fertilizers, chemical fertilizers and manures, but at that time people don't have the knowledge to do this. Okay, so they adopted the simple phenomena, just move on to the next patch of land. In the meanwhile, when the land will kept without agriculture for 1 2 seasons, it will regain its fertility. They can again come to the previous land after 3 4 years. Okay, so that's why they were performing such type of agriculture. Here it is written that after 10 or more years, the farmer will return to the original patch and the cycle will be completed. Okay, so this primitive agriculture technique is still practiced in Africa, South America, Central America, Mexico, and Southeast Asian countries like Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Main crops grown are maize, cassava, sweet potato, etc., which are consumed locally, and there is hardly any surplus for sale. Shorter cycles of slash and burn cultivation in these areas not only cause deforestation at a certain level but also cause leaching of soil leading to soil degradation. Find out the names given to shifting agriculture in various parts of the world. So, slash and burn is known in India also. Okay, zooming farming is also known in India. So, by various names it is known. So, if you get this cycle fast, shorter, अगर आप इसको short कर दोगे cycle को तो it will lead to deforestation. Now, this was subsistence farming. Now, there have been the origin of another type of subsistence farming that is called intensive subsistence farming, something which is very intense. So, what's going to be intense here? So, this type of farming is confined to densely populated countries of the world. So, in actual practice, wherever throughout the world subsistence farming is going on, they are performing this type of farming. Okay, that is intensive. So what are the characteristic features of this type of farming? Practice in densely populated areas where cultivable land is scarce. Scarce means less. कि जहाँ पर बहुत कम है लैंड, कल्टीवेबल लैंड, ऐसी लैंड जिसको कल्टीवेट किया जा सकता है. इफ इट इज लेस and population is more, then intensive cultivation is done. So automatically you know that here the chemical fertilizers are used to regain the fertility of the soil in a shorter time. Okay. Farms are small and intensively cultivated, so farm size, plot size is small. Traditional farming methods are applied such as use of farm manure. Okay, so here we use the traditional farming methods. Manual work is done. Yield per hectare is high, though total production per labor is low. So now, why the yield per hectare is high? Because we are using chemical fertilizers or manures are being used. That's why per hectare is more. But per labor production is low. So if you think, you will come to know that more number of persons are employed. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल मान लो एक प्लॉट है, आपकी फैमिली के पास प्लॉट है, 10 लोगों की फैमिली है, छोटा सा प्लॉट है, उसके ऊपर कल्टीवेशन कर रहे हैं, 10 के 10 लोग उसमें लगे हुए हैं. बट अगर हम उसको उसमें से 7 पीपल को रिमूव भी कर देंगे, 7 लोगों को रिमूव भी कर देंगे, तो पर हेक्टेयर जो यील्ड है, प्रोड्यूस है, उसके ऊपर कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. दैट मीन्स 7 पीपल आर engaging there, they look like they are doing something, but if you remove, there will be no effect on the total production. Okay, so we also called it disguised unemployment. You will come to know about this in civics part. Okay, so this thing is called disguised unemployment. The farmer along with his family works in the farm. The work in these farms is done manually and there is generally little or no use of machines. Okay. So if you have any question regarding today's topic, you can ask. Then tomorrow we will continue with the same topic. Yes, any question regarding this?